I feel like you could take kids to fucking downtown LA now and scare them shitless.
Yeah, LA is a different animal.
But I mean, for real, it's bad.
Yeah, it's
or
bad.
like, have you seen
California got bad for sure. California got real bad.
Yeah.
San Fran? Oh my God, like homeless people everywhere. And have you seen like it's a new drug that's like hitting the streets, like fentanyl, ketamine, but they call it something.
I know what.
And it's in like Virginia. There's a place in
I know
Virginia.
exactly what you're talking about. People
And
are like bent over.
Yeah, it's called Tranq.
Tranq.
Yeah, Tranq.
And they're like fucking zombies.
Yeah, they're just like all bent over.
And I've seen documentaries on it. It's like you can't even walk these areas alone.
So it's fentanyl and ketamine?
Kind of something like that. I don't know.
Tranq is a very powerful sedative that is used to amplify the effects of heroin, cocaine, and fentanyl.
Holy shit.
So if you guys follow us on our Instagram page, I actually did post an article about it and talked about it. So, go follow, hit it, like, all that shit, comment below. But yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. I saw that post.
Yeah. But yeah, so in Kensington neighborhood, the Kensington neighborhood in Philadelphia is affected by a terrible drug epidemic where those who consume the so-called Tranq have a terrible side effect, including ending up getting their extremities amputated due to the infection caused by the constant consumption via needles. In an open market for drug acquisitions and the constant growing community has now streets full of people who are consuming xylazine, aka Tranq.
Dude, okay, so what's worse though? What would you rather deal with? Fucking people on bath salts or Tranq?
Well, the only story
Bath salts might be attacking you.
Only story I've ever heard was that person that got their face eaten by the guy on bath salts.
Florida.
So yeah, it was fucking Florida. I had traveled to Florida too, like that same week that fucking
the bath
news
salts
story came out. So I was scared as hell.
How you guys want to become a real zombie? Tranq with bath salts.
Yeah.
You would die.
Yeah, they would probably die.
For sure. Yeah.
But I mean, I guess I would have to say Tranq, but like, fuck.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, what's a new thing that's actually going on too? There's a lot of people that will go to like Mexico and stuff to get medication and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, the cartel got into the pharmacies there, and they're chopping up like the medication with fentanyl.
No way.
Yeah. So they're chopping up the medication with fentanyl and giving up to these like tourists who like come into Mexico to get like cheaper medication and stuff like that. So it's like fucking up a lot of people in that type of sense too.
That's
I think it said fentanyl and heroin. I came across another weird article because probably
you can put heroin in like a pill form.
Yeah.
But what does the cartel get from this?
More money.
Well, because like I guess there's not enough supply for it, so they'll be mixing it with like this
gives
stuff.
them more product.
Yeah, so they get more product and stuff like that. So then they're able to sell, and the cartel's going with that, with the pharmaceuticals and shit like that. And the pharmacy doesn't give a fuck. It's like, we're gonna sell anyway, and then you're gonna need medicine to get more medicine.
Yeah, that's their whole cycle.
Yeah.
It just gets people addicted, more money.
If it doesn't kill you and shit like that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I really hate that. If there's one thing I could change about the world, it would be that.
Drugs.
Yeah.
But drugs can be good and
The good ones are fine. That type of shit is not. Fentanyl, fuck that shit.
yeah.
And all the other things that just fucking fry you.
Fentanyl had to have some type of purpose made though.
It is. It's like a morphine. It's like a painkiller. So like, for example, this is why I'm very passionate about this. But my dad was a drug addict.
Oh, okay.
And so like back in 2007, fentanyl was like pretty common, like commonly used as like a painkiller. So he would go to his doctor, say, I'm in pain, blah, blah, blah. They gave him fentanyl in like patch form. And that's what killed him.
Yeah.
He overdosed on it. Like,
Oh wow.
so I don't know, like my mom probably, this was like another thing. My mom could have like sued the doctor knowing that he's like a fucking addict and just giving him like that's just what doctors do. They don't care. Like
That's big pharma. Yeah.
yeah, it's so bad. So like I would fucking burn that system down to the ground.
You know what though? We've had discussions where like we've talked about the medical industry.
Yeah.
And like I've given my thought of like, like these doctors, they're also very desensitized.
They
because
are.
think about it, just to get the education, they have to spend 8 years minimum just to get like their medical license, right? And then on top of that, then they're stacked with like $200,000 to $300,000 depending on what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like if they're a surgeon, they have way more school plus more debt coming.
Yeah.
And they're not making a single dime. So
Yeah,
this
they're not
interest is just
shit.
stacking.
And plus it's like everybody needs care. So it's like, and there's not enough people that are willing to like put the all that effort and all that money and time into becoming being in these positions. And
Yeah,
so, like,
but that's what I'm saying. It's like they end up getting desensitized because they see like, oh, I'm making money.
oh,
now.
100%.
You know,
Yeah, because they'll get in such big debt, and these pharmaceutical companies will have like these
approach them.
approach them like, hey, if you push this drug more, we'll give you this amount of money for pushing this one better.
You know
this one's
what's even crazier is that I was talking to my doctor and he was like, oh yeah, dude, there's so many regulations where like as soon as I got my medical license, they made me sign certain things that state I will not sell these things. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like he can't prescribe it. So
sounds like a good thing, but
no, it's actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
So like for example, like there's when it comes to like men's testosterone, right? Like if you have like a low testosterone issue, you technically cannot prescribe certain medications to get those things back up naturally. They want you to go the other way. They want you to get on testosterone and gels and all these
things that will totally like fluctuate all the hormones in your body.
Yeah, but the weird thing is if you're a woman and you go into the doctors and you say, oh, I have a cyst on my ovaries or something, they'll just say, oh yeah, here's birth control.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Isn't it fucking, it's a fucked up, it's a fucked up double standard.
Thank you for watching that short clip of WAKU Radio. To find the full episode, go follow us on the link below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. You like us, you hate us. Comment below. Don't forget to live life fearlessly.
Cooking up the track, I'm the baker just like Anita. Just that 5-star Michelin quality you can eat up.